Hey tribe, it's me Kiki T and I'm back for another video with you ladies. Today is the announcement of book of the month, but before I tell you what book I am going to be reading this month, I want to share that I didn't finish Mastery for January, partially because a lot of like negativity was going on and I got distracted, and when I looked up it was like halfway through the month, and partially because it wasn't very interesting after I got into the book. It was very much scientific based, and I feel like just in the season that I'm in with my life, my spirit really needs faith-based content to be fed. But I really just feel like my spirit needs faith-based materials and to really be being fed in this season of my life. So that's not to excuse the fact that I didn't accomplish my one book a month for the first month of the year, but I'm not going to let that hold me back from accomplishing it again this month. I was going to start reading The Garden Within. I was going to replace Mastery in January, but I didn't. I read like the introduction and a little bit of the first chapter, and then I just didn't discipline myself enough to finish the book. I would have finished it. I would have had to finish it in like 4 days, which I could have, but I didn't. So January scratched, but February I was gonna pick up The Garden Within by Dr. Anita Phillips, but instead of that I decided to read this. The Song of Songs. It's the Song of Solomon's, and it's a spiritual consideration. So I'm assuming that the author like put some of his own words in here. But I found this in my grandmother's books. She passed away. I mentioned this before, but she passed away, and I took her books and I found this in her books. And since it is February, the month of love, and Songs of Solomon is a great book in the Bible about love, I decided to read this instead of The Garden Within. I'm going to read The Garden Within next month, so I'll show you all that book and give you a little bit of reasoning on why I want to read that book next month. But yeah, this is going to be the book of the month. I love the book Songs of Solomon, Song of Songs, and I'm really excited to see what this version of it consists of. So I hope y'all are doing well. I hope January didn't mess you up too bad. This year has started off pretty unexpectedly and pretty rough for me, but I'm believing in God and I'm having faith. I just got out of a fast, so I'm excited for the rest of the year, and just kind of waiting on my next instructions. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. That's the book of the month. It's February, so don't forget to self-love. I know that a lot of us are focused on loving our partners, but don't forget to self-love. Oh, and I almost forgot, if you haven't seen a previous video of mine, or you didn't notice, I created a 31-day affirmation journal to affirm God's word. It's for Christian women, for my Christian single women who are looking to become wives before they're married, and they're in that preparation season, that single season. So if you are a woman who feels like you've been called to marriage, and if God has given you that kingdom marriage assignment over your life, then I created this affirmation journal to be able to become the woman that God is calling you to be before the husband. So it can be used by women who are already married and are trying to become better wives, because it's really focused on just affirming God's word and getting a grasp on who he says that you are. So if you're interested, go to my channel, click the hype link, and you'll see it as the first block on my link. It's called Becoming Affirmation Journal. It's a 31-day journal, and it's for you. So I hope this is a helpful journal for you to be able to like really become the woman that God is calling you to become. And I hope it really refocuses you on what's important in this season and takes your focus off of the man that you're waiting for. So that's why I created it, and I'm really excited to have finished it. And I'm really hoping that it helps someone out there, because I know that this single season can be rough, and I know it can be hard to focus on what's really important, which is you and God's word over your life. So yeah, click the link in on my channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.